Hello everyone, this is Cube Mario here to give you an update, a very important update. I'm moving channels, I'm going back to the original channel. The AdSense problem was resolved. It's a very complicated issue, but it will be very easy to fix when a new network partners me. I am leaving the network that I was originally partnered with called Fullscreen. In case you didn't know, you can't monetize video game videos without having the rights, and these networks have the rights. So I want you to click that annotation and subscribe to the original channel if you aren't already subscribed. If you are, that's great and that's cool. All the same content that you know and love is all on the original channel, except for some of the stuff that you didn't care about, like Fallout New Vegas and Half-Life. Those are high-definition videos, they will take much longer to re-upload, but rest assured they are being uploaded daily. So subscribe to the original channel for all that good stuff. I'm going to get into a few explanations as to why I'm moving, like more in-depth. You don't need to listen to this stuff. You can just click and subscribe, and you don't have to listen to me talk about the situation. If you care to know details and you're into that sort of thing, feel free to listen to me talk about it, but please subscribe to the original channel. Go do it now. Don't sit there. Okay, I'm going to start talking about why I left the network and why I'm going back to the original channel. All the details, I'm going to start talking about it. And if you don't click the subscribe button, you're going to have to listen to me drone on about it for about 15 minutes. So you better be ready. You better be clicking that subscribe button, or else you're going to have to hear the details and know what happened. And you probably don't want to know that. For the record, nothing's changing. There is really no change other than that I'm changing channels. Everything's the same. Nothing is different. It is the same videos, the same content. Nothing is different. Nothing is being cancelled. Everything is continuing as it was. There is nothing different. It's just simply you clicking a button to subscribe to the original channel if you haven't done so before. And that's the only thing you have to do. That's the only thing I really care about. So you can just keep enjoying the videos. Cube Mario 1's being abandoned. It's being boring. It's gonna be dead. Nothing's gonna happen with it. It's just gonna sit here and rot and die and be forgotten quickly. And you're gonna just have to click that subscribe button so that you can keep watching my stuff and enjoying it like you always have been. So feel free to do that and subscribe to the original channel. I'm going to now talk about the details as to what actually happened. You probably recognize names such as the Game Station, Machinima, TGN, and so on. These are all networks, and they all do partnerships through gaming channels, and you have to go through them, otherwise you don't get any ad revenue, and you don't get any other special partner features that go along with it. The reason this channel is being abandoned is because this channel had a lot of problems. There were a lot of view problems, not many people were watching. There wasn't really a whole lot of support from people, because when I changed channels, a lot of people didn't come over. I lost hundreds of viewers, potentially thousands, considering my subscriber count on the old channel. Anyway, that's beside the point. The primary reason I left Fullscreen is because they are the most incompetent network I've ever had the pleasure of working with. They pretty much make a lot of empty promises. If you look on their website, they have all these things that they say they'll do. We'll do this for you, we'll do that for you, you know, we promise. None of these things are delivered. There's a whole bunch of things they say that they'll do that just simply are false. They lie. There's a lot of lying in that network. Due to me having to move to a new channel because of the AdSense problem I was having, which, when I researched more now, learning it wasn't really much of a problem, but they kind of implied that it was a problem, and they said that they probably could not fix it, which is again another thing of incompetence. So I generally took their advice on the situation and made a new channel so I could get partnered under them and get the nice features and so on. See, I expected to get promoted because of this, and because of the huge losses I received when I went to this new channel, Cube Mario 1, I pretty much had nobody watching. And it's really been like that a lot since, except for you people right here I'm talking to. You guys are cool. I love you. So when I emailed Fullscreen for their support, you know, asked them, you know, how about you, you know, deliver on these promises, you know, help me out, and help build my channel and brand and so on, and get more word out there so more people watch my stuff, and we all have a good time, and all that stuff. And the first thing got no reply. They said nothing to me. I waited about a week or so, got nothing, sent another email, and then got contacted by some other dude. They said, well, we handle our gaming stuff at a place called Yoush. And let me tell you, that was a wild goose chase. They basically redirected me to another sub-network they have, and it's really terrible. Yoush is terrible. Pretty much all their content is terrible. I was an active member. I learned that they were really awful, and that they really don't know how to make videos properly. They really don't know how to run things properly, and they are just absolutely terrible. So basically, Fullscreen pretty much wasted all my time, and basically told me to bugger off, and, you know, go to that place and leave us alone. Didn't really appreciate the runaround, really stupid stuff, and that is just another example of why I left. So after that being a complete waste of time, I figured that, you know, this is kind of getting bad, maybe I should start to leave, you know, because I'm part of a contract. It might be hard to get out of the contract, though, because there's a contract you have to sign with these networks, and mine's 2 years long. But I was still under the impression there was something wrong with the original channel, because that's the implication that they gave me, when in fact there's really nothing too wrong. I just have to wait for an AdSense appeal that will take maybe some weeks, a few days, depending on various random factors, I guess. So it's really not a big deal. They pretty much gave me an idea it was, so I was just gonna stick with this channel and wait it out. And that really didn't work, because as you can see, this channel really hasn't gone much of anywhere, because it took me years to establish what I did on the original channel. All those subscribers and views were pretty well earned. They were really not something that came by easily. I also learned that good luck doing that today, establishing what I established on the original channel today. Most people couldn't do that back when I did it. Pretty much nobody can pull it off now. There are so many people making video game videos now, or gaming videos, video game videos, because it doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? So many people are making them now, that it's such a saturated area that you getting noticed is almost impossible. Not without getting a lot of help, promotional stuff, and all of that. Because wow, is it hard to get people's attention now with game videos, no matter how good they are. It is almost impossible. It's really quite disheartening when you're trying to do this stuff and you don't have any help, which is part of what Fullscreen was supposed to do, and they never did that. You may be thinking, oh, Cube Mario, that's it? That's the only reason that you're going to be moving channels? No, wait, but there's more. The following is some feedback that I sent Fullscreen about some of the stuff that I didn't like about what they were doing and what could be improved and so on. So it will read a bit like towards them, so just keep that in mind. Failing to inform members that they are automatically opted into a promotional program in which videos are liked, favorited, etc. without their knowing consent. Members were only informed after people found out and complained. Automated services such as these are forbidden according to the YouTube terms of service. Even if they are not, it's still a mighty shady thing to do, and it generates false traffic and search rankings, which is never a good thing. They have ways for you to track your stats on YouTube in various ways. This never worked correctly and has been broken for months, sometimes broken for more people than others. A whole bunch of functions don't work on their website for managing your channel, which is one of the features they like to boast. They have these guerrilla campaigns, which are few and far between, and they promise regular access to them, and it is not fulfilled. The guerrilla campaign thing that they do is basically you getting more ad revenue on some of your videos, and it is limited to a select few of people that basically get first on it. These probably, I've seen maybe 3 of them in the past 7 or 6 months that I've been partnered with them. Claiming to be influential and having the ability to empower channels, when this ability is severely overstated. Fullscreen has no brand recognition itself, and rides on the popularity of already well-established channels before its founding. Social media presence and following is almost non-existent and stagnant, robbing Fullscreen of having influence to promote its members' content on the most critical platform for YouTube traffic. This took me a while to figure out how much influence Fullscreen actually had, so when I was asking them for help, I was really, you know, not in a position to ask, simply because they don't have any power to help you. Which is really something they don't want to tell you, but they would love to lie to you about it, which on their website they say that they can help you and promote you. Never seen any actual proof of this, because like I said, most of these people that they have as their top channels in the network were already popular well before the network was even made. So while all these things are pretty awful, and you probably get the point already as to why I want to leave and why I'm doing so, here is some more information. recently they decided to start another Splinter network. A Splinter network meaning a network in a network. Yeah, I know. Wrap your head around that. Basically, they wanted to make all the gaming channels that were partnered under Fullscreen into a new sub-network called Fullscreen Arcade. Please do not go to Fullscreen Arcade because you will regret it instantly, because pretty much everybody they have on there, save for like maybe 3 or 4 people, are all really terrible and they put out horrible content. Fullscreen Arcade has this hub channel in which you can post your videos for promotional reasons, like they'll help promote you through the hub channel, and they will manage the channel for you, and everyone gets a post on there. It's basically the same thing as Machinima Respawn, or the Game Station channel, and you know, stuff like that that you may be familiar with. It's basically just a place for people to dump all their videos, and then the network will promote them, and it will give them lots of views and money, supposedly. That's the idea. And this happened very recently. This is about 3 weeks old, I think, is when all this stuff happened and went down, and it's, you know, been continuing since. So what's wrong with Fullscreen Arcade? There are a great many things wrong with it. So many. To get the videos onto the hub channel from the people who, you know, submit onto it and get accepted, they don't use anything like Dropbox or any, you know, uploading services. They just simply take the video from your channel and then repost it as their own on the hub channel. They give you credit, of course, and all that, but that's aside the point. They're basically taking a video that's already been rendered and all that crap multiple times, so basically what they're doing is butchering your audio and video quality when they repost it like that, rather than just getting the originals from the people using various applications and websites which will do this. You with me so far on how stupid this stuff is? Good, it gets a lot worse. Many original videos that were on those people's channels, recorded in high definition or whatever, are often being re-uploaded in 360p. Apparently they can't be bothered to download the YouTube video properly, even though that's not the way they should be doing it in the first place. So that's another really stupid thing that they're doing. I know that some people are fine with 360p, but it's the principle of the thing. If it's recorded in HD, then you upload it in HD. That's what the content owner wants, and they should be respected. A lot of the actual content is just plain awful in every respect, pretty much, and they all have the same problems. Crappy microphone quality, some microphone that sounds like it's from Walmart. Seriously, it's not hard to invest in a decent microphone. They don't cost that much. It's really something that more people should realize. And considering that they emphasized quality on this new hub channel, like they said many times that they want quality stuff, they clearly don't know what the hell quality is, because the stuff that they're putting up there is exactly the opposite of quality, and a lot of that is really not even an opinion, it's just fact. Horrible video quality from a lot of them. A lot of them are recorded in a really, really bad way. Just awful quality. Sometimes it looks like it was recorded with a potato. It's just really unacceptable. Do you like videos that have silence for up to 10 to 30 seconds where nobody talks at the start of the video? Unless you are watching a no commentary video, and, you know, you expect that sort of thing, then that's fine. But if you're expecting commentary, which most people are these days, then you probably want to hear somebody talk. But apparently, Fullscreen Arcade thinks that uploading a whole bunch of videos that have nobody talking for several seconds at the start is a good idea. Yeah, pretty much all of this stuff has this problem. Most of them take a very long time to get started. If I were to stay quiet for 10 seconds, I think you'd probably leave. You would leave this video right now if I stopped talking for a few seconds. It's absolutely true, and you know it. I've seen some videos that they've put up where the person is screaming or screeching at the very start of the video. If you hear somebody do that to you, I think you would leave the video too. Pretty common sense stuff to us, right? But apparently Fullscreen Arcade thinks that this is normal stuff and great quality. Keep in mind that there is one or multiple people who are screening this stuff for quality. They're looking at these videos, watching them, and listening to them, and thinking, this looks good. I think this is absolutely ready to be on the Hub channel. This is exactly the kind of content we're looking for. That's the kind of thought process going on here. They are not just blindly looking at these videos. Are they? Sure seems like they are, because a lot of this stuff looks really obvious to me. And when you're that negligent, and won't, take care to actually make sure that the stuff being uploaded is good quality and entertaining, then we have a big problem. Their custom video thumbnails also look bad. They're usually poorly photoshopped, they don't look professional, and they have screwed them up many times by obscuring important information, like the title in the video thumbnail by putting some other image on top of it. Pretty newbie stuff that a 12-year-old would make. Yeah. I saw a video on the Full Screen Arcade Hub channel that basically had a guy doing commentary for Borderlands 2 that went something like this. And you think I'm joking, but I'm not. That's pretty much not an exaggeration. He did that for a lot of the video, and lots of other unintelligible, low mumblings that you couldn't understand with a terrible microphone. They uploaded a Jurassic Park video, and you think, oh, that's fine, that's cool, Jurassic Park arcade game, that's pretty good. It was the arcade game, that's all fine and good. You know what the problem was? The problem was that they used the screen shake correction feature on YouTube. I kid you not. They actually used the screen shake corrector thing on YouTube. When you upload a YouTube video, they'll ask you for improvements, like do you want to fix the lighting, do you want to fix the shaky camera? In this case, the moron who uploaded this said yes to fixing the shaky camera on a video game. Video game footage. So you know what happened? The video was almost nigh unwatchable because the screen was warped and trippy the whole time. Yeah. Very interesting, isn't it? How somebody would do something that stupid. These are but a few examples of the stupid stuff that Fullscreen has been doing on a practically daily basis. Mistake after mistake. The kind of mistakes that I would never do, ever. And these are the people who are supposed to pay me ad revenue, and they are the ones who are supposed to be promoting me and doing all of these things. Pretty scary thought. So after all this consideration, I decided to leave Fullscreen entirely, ask for a termination of the contract, and get the hell out of Dodge. They haven't gotten back to me on the termination of the contract, and probably won't. However, it won't matter because the original channel is fine. I'm not partnered with Fullscreen on the original channel. There will be no complications there. And since the AdSense is not an issue anymore, when I get partnered under a good network, a better network, probably the Game Station or something, people who aren't complete retards and actually have been proven to know what they're doing, then they will make an AdSense appeal, and simply remove the AdSense that I have on my account, and the problem should be solved pretty soon once I get that rolling and get a network interested in me. In the meantime, I will be unpartnered on the original channel, which is where I'm moving to, so be sure to subscribe to the original channel again, or if you're new and don't know the original channel, all that little stuff is linked to you anyway, multiple times, all over the video, because I really want you to move over and subscribe to the new videos. Same stuff, all the content is going to be there, none of it is being removed, all the same stuff that you know and love is going to be all over on the original channel. I will be removing the stuff on Cube Mario 1 bit by bit, and I will make several other videos to remind people to, subscribe to the original channel and forget this one. Because I'm abandoning this channel, this channel is no good, and I'm not going to be using it because I don't need to, and it's been mostly a waste of time doing things on this channel when I should have been on the original channel in the first place. So, feel free to subscribe to that original channel. Please do, in fact. No, don't just feel free. Just do it already. Subscribe to the original channel. The link's somewhere, everywhere, maybe. Just feel free to click anywhere you like, I guess. I don't know. Click where it tells you. Whatever I do with the annotations, just click there, subscribe, and enjoy the same stuff that you've already come to enjoy. And more. All new content coming. You want to see the rest of Resident Evil 5? Then come to the original channel. Go to Cube Mario. Subscribe there. Want to see Resident Evil 4, which is coming up? Subscribe to the original channel. That's all coming up there, you will be able to see it. Want to see Chrono Cross? Well, that'll be on the original channel as well. Want to see the rest of Half-Life 2? And perhaps the episodes? Then subscribe to the original channel. Do you want to see more Gollum impressions? Then subscribe to the original channel. Do you want to see me jump 40,000 feet from an airplane? Then subscribe to the original channel. Do you want to see me take a trip to space? Fight a few space pirates? Maybe kill a whole bunch of people? Maybe go on a mass murdering killing spree in space? Then subscribe to the original channel.